With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand.
Your attention,
Ray
please.
Irving is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here.
Irving.
Leading off the inning, Adam Hazley, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set with the 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Can't get him to go after the Scrooge with 2 strikes, so it's 1-2 now.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Now first offering on its way. A bouncer up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Diaz is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out. Now to the plate, Ronald Torreyes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Williams, the runner at first with 2 gone, pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Phillies strand 1. They hold on to a 5-4 lead.
Play ball. He's out. You're out. 3.
That's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. The Phils came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Mauricio Rivera gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Sir Anthony Dominguez earns the save out of the bullpen, his 33rd of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
8 men on base. For the Marlins, 4 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Ray Irving comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 88.
Here's Bryce Harper now, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. He's right there. On to first, and that is a big out to start the ninth. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, and he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Irving uses a split-fingered fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working, and I'd imagine as a hitter it's always in the back of your mind. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Rhys Hoskins is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. Catch is made, and the Marlins have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Miami rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Scott Oberg wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Ray Irving hammers down the save, his 20th of the season.
4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base.
Ray Irving takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 88, Ray Irving.
Scott Kingery is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth. Fouled away. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Scott Kingery becomes the first out in the 9th inning. And it's fouled away. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, the third baseman.
And that's taken for strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And now this crowd, announced at around 33,000, come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of a series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. Miami jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Drew Steckenrider gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Ray Irving wraps it up for the save, his 21st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For Philadelphia, 3 runs. Ladies and gentlemen,
Ray Irving comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 88, Ray Irving.
Now batting, Marcus Semien. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. And another foul ball.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that,
and he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. 7-4 the final finish today. The Fish jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked.
A manager addresses his team before a pivotal series. With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ray Irving takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 88, Ray Irving.
Ready now, Trace Barrera. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. The Nationals find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
This one's down to third. Reined in. On to first, and now the Nationals are down to their final out here. Here now is Trey Turner, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready with the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
And he fouls this one off. Last strike now for the Nats. And it's 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do, hold out on strikes to end the game.
This is foul right side. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Marlins took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
Marlins, 7 runs on 12 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on.
Ray Irving comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here.
Ray Irving.
Juan Soto to the plate now. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2, fouled away. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. He's set, and the pitch.
Now batting.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Tucker waits on it. And no problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. J.J. Bleday will grab a bat and hit for the 6-4 the outcome today. The Fish with their 90th win, best in the division. Ray Irving wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Liam Hendricks records the 6th.
Your attention,
Ray
please.
Irving comes out
Now
of the bullpen to
pitching for
shut
Miami.
things down here in the
Number
ninth.
88, Ray Irving.
Digging in, Davy Grion. He got called out on strikes his last time through, and it's fouled away.
Davy Grion.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Irving has compiled over 90 innings pitched, and in that time he's posted an earned run average under 1.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their
Your
hands.
attention, please.
Scott Kingery will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. 0-1 the count. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Miami Marlins rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Dustin Beggs picks up his team best 14th win in this one. Ray Irving closes the door for the save, his 24th on the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For Philadelphia, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely. Your attention,
Ray
please.
Irving takes the
Now
ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Ray Irving.
Digging in once again, Luis Camposano. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and salt this game away for his guys.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to...
Your attention,
Ray
please.
Irving comes out of
Now
the bullpen to shut
Miami.
things down here in the ninth.
Number 88. Ray
Here's the second baseman, Scooter
Irving.
Jeanette.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him. Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So here's Will Myers. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last
right fielder.
at-bat. Fouled off.
Will Myers.
Here's the 0-1. Just a tick behind for a strike. Irving uses a split-finger fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working, and I'd imagine as a hitter it's always in the back of your mind. Got him to go down swinging there. Will Myers goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. Luis Campusano is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0, and he fouls this one off.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
San Diego down to their final strike. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 minutes. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins will take a 2-0 lead back home for game 3 as this one is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ray Irving comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here.
Ray Irving.
From the stretch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Leading off for the Padres, the first baseman.
A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
1 strike.
There's a strike with the breaking ball.
2
2 balls, 2 strikes. Crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Leday is there to put it away for out number 1. Digging in, Scooter Gennett. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss. Good screwball there, and he's in command. 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Into the box, Will Myers. He singled his last time up. And he gets ahead 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And
we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will ready for the bottom of the 10th here. Riding in once again, Luis Camposano. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. In there, strike 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And there's out number 1. Brian Dozier will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Popped him up. And he'll get back there to make the catch in front of the screen as they retire their man here for the 2nd out. Here's Manny Machado now. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. 0-1 the count. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Kyle Tucker will get the call here as he'll hit. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
9 runners on base.
A check-in call from a representative. This representative wants his client well informed on important matters. He'll have to try again another time.
Your attention,
Ray
please.
Irving is on to
Now
pitch
pitching
out of the
for
bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 88, Ray Irving.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Javier Baez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Javier.
And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
So he got him swinging. Javier Baez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Irving uses a split-finger fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working, and I'd imagine as a hitter it's always in the back of your mind. Ready with another 0-2. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2 locks him up for strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Jeff McNeil stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Got him with the screwball, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. 9th inning coming up. Mets out in front.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win.
New York Mets. 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left no runners on base. Ladies and gentlemen,
Ray Irving will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Swings through it for strike number 2. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
The 0-1 on its way. High in the air into shallow left center. Giving chase is Hernandez. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Jeff McNeil will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Swing and a miss. Couldn't time the screwball. 1 strike to count. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nothing across. Jeff Hartley is on to pitch out of the bullpen.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
4-2 the final score today. The Mets used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Ray Irving will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Florial has it, and there is 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Up next to the net.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Diaz takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. In now, David Peterson. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss. Good screwball there, and he's in command. 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right now.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Kyle Tucker will come on to pinch hit here.
Well, they've taken care of business so far in the first half of this 4-game set, winning both and making it look easy, too. We'll see if they can...
Your attention,
Ray
please.
Irving gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ozzie Albies comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Now the pitch.
Up next,
A ball and no strikes.
the catcher.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third. J.J. Bleday is up off the bench.
Yeah, they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
11-6, the final score in this ball game. Atlanta put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Sean Newcomb earns his first win of the season. Sixto Sanchez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.